Hey everyone, good evening, welcome back. Can I start, bro? Quick. So, continuous hustle, I mean, it's part of the game. That's it. If you have enjoyed continuous profits, now we shouldn't complain about continuous hustles. It's okay. I mean, it's just a process. Don't worry about it. The same setup we have made consistent 6 or 5 or months. The same setup, we have taken 2 losses. So that's it. Okay. So let's talk about that first. Our losses, losing trades. Let me give you the breakdown first about the analysis and my thought process before the trade. Yeah. What is the difference between Sol USD and Sol USDT? Uh, Basically, USD and USDT are different things, right? USD is US dollar, USDT is US dollar tether. So both are different assets. So Solana is being traded with different assets. The first one, Sol USD, is Solana trading against US dollar. The second one is Solana trading against US dollar tether. So that's the main difference. Now coming back to our trades. So yeah, those two trades, I think, to look at Solana number one and CRB. Yeah. So Solana, yes, that was bearish, but we have just tried to take a chance here from this order block. So this was a long here. I mean, the same setup which we have traded for all the trades. This was a long for a 3 hour. Good. liquidity buildup happened. So that was a thought process here for looking for that trade, but unfortunately it didn't work out. So that happened here. The second one is Yahoo. It was a trade idea here. It was Yahoo. Confirm that. Yeah, that was a trade idea. So initially it went well, but unfortunately it also didn't work out. So these are the two breakdowns. Not nothing much to discuss over there, but it's just part of the game that if you are enjoying the profits with that setup, we need to enjoy the losses. I mean, we need to accept the losses also. So I am accepting it, and we'll move forward. I mean, we have lost just 2 hours. You know that we can make at least 3 to 4 hours in just one trade. So don't worry about it. And yeah, now let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's see what's gonna happen. So, how many of you remember our last stream that happened on Monday? This is the same scenario which we have expected, right? So on Monday, it is there in YouTube. You can go watch that. We have expected two scenarios. We were not bearish. We expected, sorry, we were not bullish. We expected two bearish scenarios. One, price heading lower from these levels, or two, price invalidating this, manipulating all buyers and tapping into this daily bearish fair value gap and reacting from there. So the second scenario is taking place now. And as I always say, we are right always on bias, almost always. I mean, you can go back, look at the Telegram channel also. We are never wrong on our bias, but we are wrong on our trades. That is pretty common. We're getting wrong on trades, but we are not wrong on bias any day. So we are still right on bias. Still, that trend line is getting there, and I expect price to go take out these lows as I've discussed on that day. I still expect price to take these lows now. So still bearish, and we'll look for these lows to get traded. First target being this low, BTC around 103,000. Second target 102,000. Third target. Can we take a shot? Yes, I think we can plan for shots. Yes, I think we can definitely plan for shots. So that's my short theory from Bitcoin. Let me check weekly once again. So weekly still unchanged. I want price to tap into this at least. I think we are going to see that. I just want to check monthly once. Monthly, nothing happened over there. Daily. Why only we take a river? You mean reversal trades? Yeah, because that's a setup. So for an example, this was a good trade idea. Trading order blocks. I'm mostly trading order blocks. So majority of the trades would be reversal trades only. So this could have been a good trade. I think we've missed on that. Okay. Have a picture of it. Note down in your journal. You just passing by. Okay. Hi Manish. Hello. What's up? So yeah, that was a very good trade. Take a picture of it. Note down in your journals. If you know this was the setup which we are trading. So there should be an impulse move first and then a move higher. so that price will create some liquidity right below our entry, and our entry would be that. So have a picture of it and journal that in your journals. So Bitcoin still, as I said, bearish bias still, and I want price to take out these lows. So that being said, I think we can look for bearish trades. I think we can plot some bearish trades also. Now in Bitcoin, if you ask me, am I planning something? Probably yes. I'll tell you what I'll be looking. So now I want a continuation like this, probably a bit more. Yeah, I want a continuation like this, then move higher, then probably some down move, so that this becomes inducement here and entry at this 1 hour bearish fair value here. But I doubt you might not get good risk to reward ratio here because that order block is kind of huge. So based on that trade idea, we'll build positions in other pairs. Okay. So based on that trade idea, we'll build positions on other side.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Atish, hi.
Hi, Hemant. Hemant, I want to discuss something about a bit of out of the way, like compared to this VC, it's about crypto. Can I discuss it now, or should I discuss with you later in this VC only?
You can discuss it now.
Yeah, I have been trading a particular strategy for 2 months, more than 2 months now, and my results are pretty much better than ever before. Like I am at a break even. Like previously, I used to lose mostly in my funded accounts, but now I am at break even. Like for last 2 months, and like I am journaling that strategy very well on my live account, and I
Mhm.
have noticing my mistakes. The biggest mistakes are obviously psychological mistakes, and the other thing I have also realized that if I am learning some strategy, it will obviously take some months to master that thing, observe that thing on live markets by your own, and master the execution. But the
Mhm.
main problem is the only thing I am having problem in my execution accuracy, because every day or every week I am at break even, but due to my bad execution accuracy I sometimes miss any of my points, or something for which I shouldn't have entered the trade, and then it will go to loss. For example, take today, I traded gold and I took a 1 is to 5 profit, but I also took two losses in which I have put those I have done some mistake on my execution accuracy, like not following some kind of thing which led to loss in those two trades, and I have lost my most of the profit on those two trades which I made from a single trade. This same thing is happening with me for 2 months. In backtesting I am doing well, but in live markets I'm lacking a bit of accuracy on my setup. So I just want you to suggest me something through which I can improve it in live markets or while forward testing.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you must have heard me saying that backtesting isn't taking you anywhere. So that's the same case with you. Backtesting works when you are testing the waters out in the initial phase, testing the strategy in the initial phase. But after a point of time, backtesting doesn't take you anywhere. It just you will just be stagnant there. You will see results in backtesting, but you won't see results in execution. So coming to your part, the same thing is happening in backtesting. You feel like you are on top of the world, but while executing in the live markets, you're facing a lot of problems. So that is what happens with everyone, to be honest. That is the That is what trading is. That is what happens with everyone. Everyone face problems while executing life. So the way which you can manage to come out of it, see, there will always be these phases as a trader. First, you will be losing everything. So if you can sustain that phase, you will be going into break even phase. This is the hardest phase. You know that you are not that bad trader to lose, but you are not that good to win also. So this will be very frustrating phase, number one. You know all the things, but you should resist on your emotions in this phase. Mainly psychologic. You need to maintain that psychologic. You need to maintain that stable psychology in this phase, which you are lacking. From your words, I can understand that you are lacking that. So first, write down the rules. Now, I've just heard you saying you have got 1:5 error and still you are down for the day. Can I know how many trades have you taken today?
So I'm not down for today. I'm in a little bit of profit, but you can say like I made around, for example, 1% in that one trade. So I lost 0.8 to 0.9. So I took three trades total today. First trade I took in Euro USD, in which I didn't took the proper SL, and that led to my let me to get out of the trade. And the second trade was in gold, which I took in FOMO. I shouldn't have taken that trade. I have realized after I took SL on that trade. So these
Sorry,
are my.
first trade, according to your system, it was not a stop loss, but you came out. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I put a wrong stop loss actually.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
and the
Second trade
second trade,
was profitable trade gold, and third trade I just took in NY after unemployment claims. But I took it like in FOMO. It wasn't meant for me to take that trade actually.
okay, so I'll give you the rules which I follow. Try to follow this for a week or a month, probably for a month, and add these rules in your system. Always the max number of trades you need to take is 2 per day. That's it, not more than 2 trades. And these 2 trades, you should definitely trade with same risk. If you're taking the first trade with 0.5 percentage, you need to take the second trade also with 0.5. If you're taking the first trade with second trade should also be the first with 1%. And this should happen every day. This should be the same thing every day. If you're risking 1% today, you need to risk 1% tomorrow also. Because if you risk 0.5 percentage and if you win, let's say you're getting 2 hour, you're getting only 1% there. And the next day, because you made profit today, you trade with 1% and you lose the trade. So you're again coming back to break even. This is the biggest mistake traders do in this phase. Break even. I want you to do that. I want you to trade with single risk amount for every day, every trade. And from here, if the first trade is a win, that should end your day. No matter what, you should end your day. Depends on your character. If you feel you can't resist yourself, then close your system and do some other work. If you feel you can resist yourself, then watch how the rest of the day goes. But if the first trade is winner, that should be your last trade. But in the case if the first trade is a loss, then you're allowed to take one more trade. If that trade is a winner or a loss, that doesn't matter. Irrespective of the result, this should be your last trade. So try this out. Try this out. It worked for me. Probably it might work. It might also work for you. But as I always say, you can't copy everything in trading. You can't make money while copying everything in trading. So try this for some day, some time. if you note this, okay, try this and try to maintain a journal with all the aspects like your pre-session analysis, your trading, your trades, your post-session analysis, your mental journal, mental thoughts, all those things. Try to maintain in a journal and review that journal every day, every week, and try to follow this rule. You will get to know yourself a lot. Believe me, this is a very underrated part. So try doing it. Okay, Yatish? Yeah.
Okay. And like last night also, I am actually bought a small book or a copy of 100 pages. In that, I am converting it to my playbook, my strategies playbook. And I have written 25-30 pages about my strategy and experiencing it. And just last night, I wrote a checklist page in which I have to check everything according to that checklist before taking a trade, so that it will improve my accuracy in my strategy. Because for last 2 months, I have realized, for especially for last 2 to 3 weeks, that if I will be good in my strategy execution, that I won't make any mistake in executing my strategy. Won't matter how many trades will go in loss or profit, overall I would have been in profit currently, but I am at break even because I am lacking that accuracy. Because I think by time it will develop a habit or a muscle memory for that strategy in me. And I have kind of also like written a lot of psychology related things in my playbook, which I have been applying and which have also helped me to be calm and bit of stress free and be in very less pressure while trading and while being off from the trading. For example, I took a loss, two losses in London session only. I won't trade New York session, and there won't be any pressure in my mind. So like my strategy again a bit of confidence also, because previously I used to lose all the accounts, but at least now I am at break even. If I will lose, I will also win. I have that confidence, a bit of confidence.
So yeah, Yatish, as I said, you are doing right, making a checklist and all. Now just add these rules which I have said, and you are definitely going to see the progress if you do note down all your trades every day. One suggestion: probably try a digital one rather than writing it in a notebook, because ultimately you want to see what chart did, right? You can't just paste this chart in a notebook. So if it is a digital journal, you can just paste this chart there. So probably try doing that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Great. Yeah. So now coming back, Bitcoin. Uh, this is a bit expected here because we have this trend line, but ultimately I want to see the next candle. I think this candle is going to close similarly in a bullish way, so that all the sellers might get trapped here, and probably we might see this coming in. So I'm still bearish on dollar now. I want this to happen. This scenario which we have talked on Monday is still playing out well and good, reacting from daily bearish fair value gap, and it should go to this external liquidity now. And Ethereum, let me check Ethereum. So from Monday, I don't think it has changed much. It is still trading in that fair value gap itself. So if Bitcoin is cracking down, I want Ethereum also to crack down, because this looks like a good accumulation manipulation, and now the distribution should happen. And we do have this good trend line liquidity down also. So I'm expecting a bearish move on Ethereum also, until and unless if we close above this daily bearish fair value gap, I will expect price to head lower. So yeah, similar to Bitcoin, even in Bitcoin, until and unless we are trading below this daily bearish fair value gap, I expect price to head lower. So now I'll tell you what my long-term view on Bitcoin is. If I am right, we need to reject here and then probably trade into these lows. Some reaction, again the trend line follows. Again it follows the trend line and probably tap into this weekly fair value gap, then break out of this trend line. That would be the original move to the upside, if I'm not wrong. So I'm anticipating that kind of a scenario here. And for those scenarios, I would be willing to look for bearish trades from all the assets which we are going to look now. So Ethereum also looks bearish for me. Yeah, it also looks bearish for me. Now let's look for all the other points. Jasmus. Again, we have noted down this on Monday, but yeah, I think we have missed a lot of moves this week, early this week. Let's not make that mistake again. That was a very good trade. The stream is there in YouTube. You can go watch this. We have analyzed everything live on Monday. It is there in YouTube. You can go rewind this, watch this part. So now let's try to understand what's happening here. Bitcoin bearish view. So we're about to give a strong close below that. We still have 9 more hours left. That's a different story. But as far as I am looking at it, it is respecting all bearish POS. Even here, it respected that 4-hour bearish for value gap. So if I go to probably 15 minutes, I don't see a trade idea here, but it still looks bearish. But I'm concerned about this also. But overall, it is still bearish. Let me look to the left side. Okay, let's mark this low here. So this is the immediate liquidity zone I'm watching. Probably tap that or manipulate higher first. Probably tap into these areas, then head lower. So two scenarios I'm expecting here are one, we are seeing directly a down move from here to this level, to these levels. Yeah, to these levels, and then expect a breakout of this trend line. If we go higher directly, then probably we'll get a very good short opportunity above these highs or somewhere here. So as of now, I am still continuing with the bearish trend. I don't see any opportunity right there at this point. OP. Okay, sorry. OP also looks bearish, right? In overall time frame. Tap this internal liquidity, so now it should go towards these external liquidities. So now it has tapped this good supply zone. Very good reaction over there. Now we need to see price expanding towards this. Are you observing this? All the pairs are showing bearish strength. All the pairs are showing bearish strengths. Bitcoin Cash, dot on that day we are just watching this. Good that we were watching that. And now Again, it came from that level which we were talking. That would have been also a good shot on Tuesday. Sorry, I was down with fever on Tuesday, so that's the reason I haven't checked all these things. But it looks like on Tuesday we have got many trades. This would have been this would have been the idea there. But I have outlined this on Monday stream itself. So I hope someone took advantage on that. At this point, I can't see any trade idea here. Probably something which could be building up is this, but no, it has already done. Okay, great. It is already done now. So this is already in the play. Yeah, I like this liquidity getting built here. Equal highs. We'll put an alert on here. But this is kind of too far away from this liquidity. If I want to execute, I need to execute from this high here. But that's too far from the liquidity which we have marked. Not an ideal scenario. I'll remove my alert. I'll look for something else. Cardano. Damn. This was a trade idea which I gave in Telegram, but I made you guys delete the limits. You can go check the Telegram. We have that trade idea, but I've cancelled it because of only one reason. Bitcoin looked slightly on the bullish side, but ultimately it worked out. At this point, I can't see any other play other than that. Leo, nothing much. So every other asset, any asset you can see, just an exempted, just exempting some assets. Everything is trading inside a daily bearish fair value. So every coin is trading inside a daily bearish fair value. So clearly there is bearishness in the market. Clearly bulls have not enough juice to pump up the market. Rule, this could have been all the play. At this point, what I'm seeing is either the plays are already done, already in the process, or there is no play at all. I can't. I'm not getting a new play on any coins which I'm looking at right now. See, every pair is already doing the play already. Every coin is already making the play. So as I said, as expected, Bitcoin closed 1 hour bullish. So that's a very good sign for us to manipulate that bullish leg and head down from there. Sushi. Could see this area holding up. Oh yeah, BNB looks a bit interesting out of all the things. but higher time frame also looks interesting. Higher time frame also looks interesting. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let me give you some other color. Okay. So we are inside daily bearish Favaliga with very clean lows here and there. Let me look at weekly. Yeah, perfect. 4 hour. Not liking this trend line though, but I think if we get a chance, we could give it a chance. We could give it a try. So let me just mark this out and set an alert and send it to the watch list, and we'll see how this plays out. Near it's already in the play. CRV, that's a long which we tried. Matter of fact, we have taken equal lows here in CRV, but we have created more equal lows here. That's good. 4 hour, we have traded into this. 1 hour, I doubt, I fear to say that maybe we're already in this play. Oh yeah, but now this also looks good. Probably not today. So what might happen in CRV is maybe we're trying to build this daily bearish fair value gap. So probably tomorrow we might push towards this and then drop. So if we get that, I'll be definitely interested in this. Let me put an alert over there and see it's red. This also looks good, guys. Okay, so if I am marking something as a watch list, I expect you guys should also do the same. Probably, if you are trading some other kind of setup, probably go through like all the stocks like this with me, like this how I'm doing, and make a watch list every day and try to just watch those. Okay. If you are trading my setup, then probably I'd ask you to do the same. If I'm marking something in watch list, you also should mark it in your watch list, and you should observe what's going to happen there. Each part premium classic. Okay, so I think we have gone through almost all the pairs. So for me, I can only see some trades. I can see only trade ideas in these things. Where is it? Orange list. In BNB, that too not today. In CHG, more probably today. We never know that. CRV, it's far away. So if I have to give ranking, probably I'll give the CSD first because of these equal highs, PNB next, and rule CRV third. So my main focus is on CHZ and Binance Coin, BNB. We'll see that, and let's look what Bitcoin did. Okay, so as expected, it is turning out to be a bearish candle. We still have 50 more minutes left, but I feel we are going to see a bearish candle printing here. So that's my expectations for the week. And now, if you guys have any questions, any coins to analyze, you can ask me. Nothing much. Was looking for longs in US 100 in 5 minutes, but looking at it now, not invested at all. It's just going crazy like yeah. Okay, I know it's crypto, but there's a trade breakdown for you all. Today's trade which we took in our community. I mean, obviously, for all the people who are watching from YouTube, I'm saying for you. I'm showing it for you guys in EuroUSD. Probably you can have a look at it, analyze yourself, and come back to us what you're thinking there. Okay, so yes. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Any pairs? Any coins to analyze? Harsh, what are you watching, bro? Are you watching anything, Harsh? Oh, he's not. Okay, now let's just observe here. What leverage I use? 100x. Most of the time, 100x. In CoinSwitch, you can get even more than 100x for selected coins. But most of the years, I use 100x. Is there any screener for crypto? There are many screeners, but I I prefer screening manually. What is the next deed masterclass is joining? Okay, so as our team has answered, do send your queries to our helpline number. What's my view on gold? So this was some of our members trade from morning uh, because I prefer having only one trade in FX. We have entered in euro, but some of our members have entered in gold, targeting these highs. So now looking at price came entirely back. Came, I mean, almost engulfed the entire move. Now probably it is very low probable condition to trade gold. I'm expecting more chop here, so better not to look for a trade there. Took the same trade you but got break even. even I got break even myself, but yeah, happens sometimes. Did HavenArk provide the trades in Discord for students? Yes, sir. All these trades which I am showing have been given to students in Discord. And I'm only talking about Forex and crypto. So, as I said, guys, I think the moves are already done in crypto. Now, probably all the pairs are trying to create a daily fair value gap in my sense. So, most likely you won't get an opportunity to that. Most likely. But you know that I have made a watch list. I'll have that watched, and if I get anything, I'll definitely look into it. I'm just searching for Bitcoin in this. Where is it? Yeah, sorry. So now, many of you are thinking, okay, why are you not? Okay, so many of you are thinking, many of you are probably thinking that why am I not considering this trend line, and I'm just considering the small trend line. To be honest, I'm not even considering the trend lines. So for me, if I want to see a bullish move from here, from where will I get here? I don't see anything on the left. I only see this as a very good support zone for price to move here. At this point, I'm not seeing anything. Rather, I'm seeing only this zone for it to head lower. So that's the reason I'm still being bearish. Let's see. 4 hour candle has 45 minutes left for close. I am expecting a bearish close, a strong close. Uh, I mean, even now we have a very strong move to the downside, but I'm expecting a clear move, a clear close below this trend line within 45 minutes. So let's see. If not even a decent close there, I won't be surprised if we get a close somewhere here also, like an expansion candle. Let's see how it turns out to be. And very slow session this is going to be, particularly if we are not in any trades. Yeah. Let me just make sure that I didn't miss anything. XRP, this is good, but this is not convincing enough move to the downside for me. It's same as the upside move. So I'm ignoring it. Bake looks super good for a bullish move, ready for a bullish move. So not gonna touch it at all because I have a bearish bias. Same goes with Lumia. Bitcoin. Prediction. Oh yeah, I don't think I've missed anything today. So these are the only three coins which are looking decent for me to take a trade. But that too, I'm not expecting an easy entry for us today. Name on Discord page. I didn't get you what you're saying, bro. What you're asking. Can you be more specific, Kiran? Okay, so I have an announcement to make for you guys. Tomorrow, basically on every Fridays, you will have an option selling session instead of future sessions with me, and it is going to be headed by Christopher, a very good options trader. He's in a very good winning streak from past 2 months, I guess. He's been hitting 2% every week. That's not a joke, right? Every week 2% consistently for more than 2 months. So uh yeah, I just wanna say that don't miss out that session tomorrow at 5:15 in the evening. Don't miss out that session. And you can join a Telegram channel for free. You just need to open an account with CoinSwitch and that's it. All our setups. Selling means big fun. Yeah, the guy has got some big fun. But I don't see that's the case. You can even start with probably 1 lakh, I assume. Okay, so all the options questions have been redirected to Christo. You can ask him in tomorrow's session. Okay, how to set it up, all those things. You must ask him in tomorrow's session. So now we have a complete package futures buying. Oh yeah, futures schedule is going to be Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday it's going to be option selling session. So you'll have 4 crypto dedicated sessions every week and free trading setups, basically call outs in options and in futures also. Yes. Okay. Okay, so Bitcoin showing some strength back again at the trend line low. So back at it, again taking some kind of support from that trend line. We'll see how it ends up. We'll see how this 1 hour candle is going to end up in 40 more minutes. Same with the 4 hour candle. If we get a good close below this, then we can be sure that we are going to see the down move. But if we close back again in this range, I doubt that probably we are going to build a bigger range. So let's see. We have 40 minutes left for that 4 hour candle close. But why I am getting a feeling that Ethereum is gonna tank hard than Bitcoin. But unfortunately, there's no entry for me here. You have to take an entry. No, I don't think. I don't think I can take an entry, but I feel we're going to tank down hard. Just one, it's one confirmation away. It's just one candle away. If we close below this, I think we are going to see a hard tank down happening. We're just one candle away. In Bitcoin, we gave that candle. So I think even in Bitcoin, we are going to get that. If not, I expect a choppier action today. Okay, so I think I've given the notes, I've given my bias. Let's see how the market presents for us. And with that being said, I'll take a leave now and I'll see you guys in next trade room. I hope you guys enjoyed this and I'll see you guys again. And have a look at the Telegram channel. Probably something might pop there. Cool, guys. I'll see you guys again. Have a great day. Bye bye.